What is up? Hope everything is going well with you guys. And for those of you guys who have been keeping up with this channel, I greatly appreciate that. And more quality content will be coming out hopefully every week. So one of the biggest questions that I've been getting about community college, I mean, there's several big questions that I've been getting, but one of the more popular questions that I've been getting has been money, paying for college, how to afford college, how to get a scholarship, how to get, grant, tuition money, stuff like that. Basically, the finances when it comes to colleges. So for example, a question that I got was, I got into this college straight out of high school, but it's a college that I kind of want to go to. I don't want to completely disregard it, but the problem is that I can't afford it. It's too expensive. My parents are willing to pay, but they can't pay everything, and I don't want them to pay a lot because then they go to debt. So that's a very valid question. That's actually a very good question. So usually with that question, people have asked me, how did you pay for USC? Did you get a scholarship? USC is really expensive, it's over 70K. How did you pay for that? So for me, I do mention it in my other videos. I did get a half ride as a transfer student, and honestly, when I was in community college, I knew what scholarships was. I knew what grant was. Colleges giving you money, but that's all I really knew. I didn't know the specifics. I didn't know what to do to get those financial aid or scholarships or tuition money or whatever. For me, my mindset in community college was, obviously I did care about paying for college and how to pay for college, but my main focus was first getting into the college first. It was first getting into USC. My thought process was, why would I worry about paying for colleges? USC is so expensive, how can I pay for it when I haven't even got accepted to the college? And I feel like that's the way that you guys should change your mindset too. There's a couple people that have been, asking me, oh, I want to go to, USC, I want to double major. How do I do this to do my double major? I want to get a scholarship. How do I apply for the scholarship? Blah, blah, blah. But I feel like the more important question you have to ask yourself is, bro, don't you have to get into the school first before you make those decisions? Like double majoring and stuff like that, great. It's great you want to do that, but you first have to get your 4.0. You first have to get all your articulation classes done. You first have to get into the college first before you even do all that kind of stuff. So like I said, my mindset was great, scholarships are there, but my priority is to get a 4.0, is to get good grades, it's to get 2 or 3 letters of recs, it's to fulfill all my classes, and then once I get accepted, then I'll figure out the finances. That's what my mentality was. And surprisingly, once I did get my 4.0 at my 2 years of community college, and then once I applied to USC, they actually sent me another letter along with my acceptance letter about the half ride for the transfers. My first letter package was, congratulations, you got into USC, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I feel like a week later, another mail came saying that I got a half ride. I forget the specifics on how much it was, but basically it was like a contract. You will get this much from USC as long as you maintain a certain GPA at USC. So the half ride came to me as a surprise. When I was at community college, I didn't know what the criteria were to get the transfer scholarship, but I knew that I just needed to get into the school. And for me to get into the school, I had to get a 4.0 and finish all my classes. And then once I did that, I realized that the transfer stuff, the scholarship stuff, the grant stuff just started coming in. So my advice to you is, for those who are worrying about payments, scholarships, how to get money from the school, basically the bottom line is, dude, be a good student. Be a hardworking student so that you can get your 4.0, so that you're above the competition. And usually if you're above the competition and you're at the top, people are going to give you stuff. People are going to help you out. So in my case, USC saw that I got a 4.0, I finished all the stuff they asked me to do. We'll give this guy a half ride. That's basically what happened. So obviously, You know, money is a very serious topic. It's a very touchy subject. But if you guys are trying to get into a good school and get scholarships, my main advice to you is get a good GPA, focus on your studies, do well in school. Obviously do your research on getting other scholarships, that's your choice. But the bottom line, the main point is get a good GPA and be a good student. That is my advice to you on how to get scholarships from colleges that you want to go to.